Okay, so hello, my name is Veronica Lopez and my PowerPoint is called Healing Witches. What is a witch? So Struthers in page 341 states women have practiced healing since the old ages. A witch is someone who has herbal knowledge and uses spiritual beliefs to heal people. A witch can be a midwife or a nurse who creates medication using herbs, roots, or any other items to heal people. Names of witches. Witches were named differently. They were named based on their spiritual gifts, such as having herbal knowledge, powers of prophecy, etc. They were named based on their mask or animal spirits. Their names were also related to the wisdom, fate, and mysteries. So one witch we're going to talk about is Healing Witches, which is it is talked about in the reading called Names of the Witch by Max Dashu. So these healing witches were also known as witch herbalists. They were related to medicine and healing, and they had a wide knowledge of plants and herbs. In Names of the Witch by Max Dashu in page 70 it states, "But the witch herbalist knew of plants for sickness and binding up wounds for childbirth and purifying the blood." So these type of witches, they help with the childbirth, and they also help when people were feeling ill, or maybe when they had sepsis, infection of the blood. Other characteristics is that they brewed herbs and roots to create drinks that would help with the healing. They used touch and stones to heal, and also they would use herbs to bless the houses. A quote Dashu states in page 71 says, "The witches often treated people through animist ceremonies, laying healing stones on sick bodies, passing children through openings in the earth, or by immersions into salt running water." One witch we're going to talk about is Maria. She's a familiar woman that embodied these characteristics as a healing witch. She was born and raised in a small ranch named Iberica in the state of Michoacan, Mexico in 1948. She has lived in Mexico all her life. She came from a big family of 4 brothers and 6 sisters. However, she was the only person considered as a witch in her family. She was labeled as a witch. People used to think that she used to conduct witchcraft, that she was cruel, that she would do harm to others, that all she wanted to do was hurt people. People would want to stay away from her. However, she was not hurt or burned or tortured in any way. Maria's gift was to be a herbalist. He would heal certain conditions, including empacho, mal de ojo, susto, caída de mollera. And she used to heal these conditions by creating medicines using herbs and roots and using her knowledge about plants to heal the people. And these are the similarities with the healing witch mentioned in Dashu's work. Having the knowledge about plants, using the herbs to make medicine, and healing the sick people. A story about Maria is once a lady came up to her that lived in the same ranch, and she had a small baby who had recently gotten sick. The baby was empachado and was lethargic, so the mother decided to take him to the famous witch Maria, who was known to heal people. The mother did not have any money to care for him or help the baby get any better. So Maria the witch told the mother it was best for her to give up the baby to her and that she would heal him. The mother decided to give the baby away. The witch Maria healed the baby by performing massages and using herbal medications. In a few days, the baby was healed and was no longer empachado or lethargic. And until this day, Maria is alive and healthy. So what happened to her? She continues to live in that same place in Mérida, Michoacan. Based on her story, she just stopped being a herbalist due to her chronic health conditions. However, it is often heard she would sometimes create herbal medications to some people. In conclusion, cultures have changed over time. However, Struthers in page 341 states the healing practices of indigenous or aboriginal traditions, healers, medicine, women, and men remain much the same as those of their distant ancestors. I feel I would label, in this generation, I would label Maria as a witch because she was a herbalist, because she would use herbs and she used to create medications to heal people. And then here we just have a couple of pictures of traditional healers. The end.